Hey, this is Pastor Jay Lee, and you're listening to the Daily Sabbath Podcast. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. If you observe the worship of Israel in the temple, everything about it seems to communicate a distance and separation of the people from God. The people were only allowed to come in so far, but even among the Levites and the priests, they could only come in so far. Even the high priest could only come into the throne room of God once a year, and he might end up dead from the encounter. It was clear that there was a barrier between God and man because of their sin, and it prevented the people from really being able to come into the presence of God. But when Jesus offered himself as the perfect sacrifice for our sins on the cross, it says that the temple veil, the barrier separating people from the throne room of God, was completely torn apart. Now, the way into his presence is wide open through Jesus, and he has closed the distance separating us from him. Rather than approaching God with our weaknesses and fear and trembling, we can approach with bold confidence, knowing that he will welcome us in, and we will find mercy and help in our times of need. And so today's reflection is this: what have you been holding back from God in fear that you can bring before him today, now, with confidence of his love for you? For more Daily Sabbath content, please be sure to follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also follow us on our Instagram account, Daily Sabbath.